Hey there, basketball fans. Welcome to the FIBA U17 Basketball World Cup from Istanbul in Turkey. Jacinta here with you tonight to call this game between Côte d'Ivoire and Venezuela. Côte d'Ivoire on the left of screen currently sporting a brand new orange and green uniforms just for the tournament, and Venezuela on the right of screen in the white, as we welcome our referees also representing their countries from around the world, potentially making their World Cup debut just like these two teams. In our starting five for Côte d'Ivoire, we have Kofi, Jaco, Conan, Oka, and Wadrago. These guys have had an absolute dream run to the World Cup, winning the AfroBasket undefeated to make their debut at the FIBA U17 World Cup. And equally, Venezuela here now on screen are also making their debut at the World Cup after placing third at the U16 AmeriCup in 2025, beating Puerto Rico in the bronze medal match. Our starting five tonight, we have Julio Cesar Vasquez Perez. Now, Julio Vasquez was named in the All-Star 5 at the AmeriCup. So keep an eye on him. We've got Brian Gomez, Gutierrez, Perez, and Anillo rounding off the starting five tonight. Now, of these two teams, as I mentioned, it's both of their debuts at the World Cup, with Côte d'Ivoire beating Angola, Egypt, and Cameroon en route to winning the title of U16 AfroBasket, and Venezuela, as I mentioned, beating Puerto Rico in the bronze medal match to book their ticket here at the World Cup. And now, obviously, history being made with both teams making their debut, but one of these two teams will have to take that extra step further because it means they'll also notch up their first win ever at a U17 World Cup. And thanks for joining us again on the FIBA YouTube channel. Make sure you stay engaged with the game. Subscribe to the FIBA YouTube channel to never miss a beat. Turn on those notifications to be reminded of when these games are held throughout the competition. As this is the second game of Group D, we have Australia and Serbia currently underway. Also available on the FIBA YouTube channel, they are the other two teams of Group D next to Cote d'Ivoire and Venezuela. Seeing a lot of fans from Venezuela in the YouTube chat. And a couple more from Cote d'Ivoire joining. Thanks again for tuning in. Would love to know where you are watching from today from around the world. And while you're there, we have a poll predictor in the YouTube chat. So let me know who you are predicting to win this first match. Statistically, these two teams have their strengths if we're basing the statistics off their performances at their regional tournaments to get here. Particularly, Cote d'Ivoire averaged 71.2 rebounds per game, as we take a moment of silence. And we're ready to get the match underway. Respectfully taking a moment of silence for those in Venezuela affected by the natural disaster at the moment. For those watching online, we're thinking about you and we hope that you are all safe and sound. But here we go. History ready to be made as Côte d'Ivoire win the tip. And the opening bucket within seconds. Côte d'Ivoire are on the board, thanks courtesy to number 10, Oka. Big time player for this Côte d'Ivoire team, Oka, so keep an eye on him. Corner 3 for Venezuela is Splash. They open their account very quickly. Vasquez leaving no time, just the man that we want to keep our eyes on. And again, right through the middle, Côte d'Ivoire with the reply from Conan. Venezuela slowing it down now in the half. From the high post, gets it blocked. Good take though there by Gomez. Côte d'Ivoire in transition can't get it. Picked up by number 11. Carlos Perez over to Vasquez. Gutierrez finds the middle and he draws the foul. Number 7 on screen, Kevin Gutierrez. According to his FIBA profile, he plays for a club in Italy at the moment. So you can see there on the replay, great patience and playing off 2 feet in the paint. And he makes the first. And misses the second. Offensive rebound, Gomez. Second chance opportunity for Venezuela. Shot clock down to 5. Corner 3 in front of the bench. Back of the iron. Côte d'Ivoire like to run. And it's well swatted away by Anillo. Baseline possession now, Côte d'Ivoire. 3 points, back of the iron as well. Finds its way into number 12, Konate. He struggles down low, tries to keep a handle of it, but Venezuela come up with a possession. Vasquez, back to Anillo. Oh, and it's picked. Oh, and it's going to be off Côte d'Ivoire. So great hustle there to make up for the error from Venezuela. Carlos Perez sprinting back in defensive transition. He has the ball now at the top. Guarded by Oka. Over now to Vasquez with 10 seconds on the shot clock for Venezuela. And there's a tumble and a foul called off the ball. Seeing a lot of flags here in the YouTube chat. A lot of Côte d'Ivoire flags and a lot of Venezuelan flags. Great to have you with us on the FIBA YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you're enjoying the game so far. Both teams just feeling each other out at the moment. Be a shot clock reset and baseline ball for Venezuela. Perez at the top with 10. He's calling for a screen. Can't find a gap. 5 on the shot clock now. He finds a gap over the elbow, dumps it off, and a great finish there by Julio Vasquez. Wonderful patience from the Venezuelans. Coffee at the top now. Tries to look inside. And another turnover for Côte d'Ivoire. Great hands by Gutierrez. Carlos Perez back into point guard duties. Vasquez. 10 again on shot clock. Anillo. Dishes back to Perez. He tries to find a gap on the right-hand side, almost coughs it up from the backboard. Oh my goodness. Gutsy attempt from Vasquez in the dying seconds of the shot clock, and why not? Baseline drive is picked off. Great defense again. Venezuela forcing another turnover for Côte d'Ivoire. Baseline spin and the finish. Nicely done by Brian Gomez. Into some traffic there. Coffee. Baseline drive now. Can't get that. Good attempt though from Conan. Venezuela in transition. Lovely patience and execution. Vasquez playing off 2 feet, and Côte d'Ivoire call a timeout. See if we can see those fundamentals on display on the replay. The turnovers have been an early problem here for Côte d'Ivoire, and they've already coughed up, I think I saw 4 turnovers. Ideally, you want to stick to 12, maximum 15, especially at this age group. So 4 turnovers in the first 4 minutes of this game is not ideal. 3-ball attempt, confident out of the timeout. Great contest on the rebound. And out of bounds off Anil. Great hands by Gomez. Côte d'Ivoire just need to cut a little bit deeper into that corner to shorten the pass. And looking in the YouTube chat, never ever Côte d'Ivoire are under 17. Correct. Both of these teams are making their U17 Basketball World Cup debut. And after this match, one of them will notch their first ever win. Let me know who you think's going to win this game by voting in the poll in the YouTube chat. Who you got? Here's Vasquez. Venezuela playing with a lot of space. Plenty of options to move, drawing that defense out. Oh, but it's really well picked off. Great anticipation and the dunk in transition. Number 10, Oka. He averaged 16.5 points per game and 11 rebounds per game at the U16 Afrobasket. And Côte d'Ivoire again, the stops and the layups keep coming. Looking in great shape after that timeout. Conan this time for 2. Anio. Back to Anio here. Behind the back. Finds a gap on the left. Chooses to kick it out to Vasquez for 3. It's short. Offensive rebound. Venezuela. Anio again. Gutierrez this time. Gutierrez, apologies. Getting too caught up in the excitement. Coffee. Another turnover, Côte d'Ivoire. Gutierrez upstairs and the alley-oop. Nice and easy. 2 points is 2 points, right? 12 plays 8. An early misfire in the shot clock for Côte d'Ivoire. As Venezuela slow it down again as we approach the 4-minute mark in the first quarter. Perez. Oh, beautiful finish on the right-hand side. Goes left, finishes right. 14-8. Coffee, he tries his luck. And the finger roll over the rim is good. And a good attempt there by Anio. Just pops out. And number 8, Conan, is fouled in the backcourt by Carlos Perez. Not a bad tactical foul if you need to slow down a very quick opposition as Côte d'Ivoire makes some substitutions. Number 78, Quadio, at the top there, getting his first minutes. Great hustle. Can they get the 3? No. Another second chance here for Côte d'Ivoire. Eight seconds on the shot clock. Quadio to inbound. As we see number 34 for Venezuela taking his first minutes. Samuel Ukatiji. Norwood Flames represent from South Australia, representing Venezuela at this tournament. Three-point attempt, Venezuela. Great rebound there by Ukatigi coming in for his first minutes. And that's a tough shot from just inside the free throw line from Villarreal. Lovely ball movement here from Côte d'Ivoire. Spin move to the right. Oh, it's an air ball. Shot clock still winding down. And a foul's drawn in the dying seconds. So we see there taking the bump from Guinness. So Doumbouya here at the line for 2 to get his first 2 points. And he goes 0 from 2, but it looks like someone has entered too early, so he'll go for one more. So Doumbouya, the according to the FIBA site, plays for a club in Sweden and gets the third free throw to go. Wasn't part of the U16 Côte d'Ivoire team that won AfroBasket, so he's a new addition for this tournament. Oh, way to split the D there from Uskater. Côte d'Ivoire again in transition, and one opportunity here for number 78, Quadio. Very entertaining first quarter so far. This is to tie it up. And I'm pretty sure Venezuela was quite early there. But I think they're going to... Are they going to count it? Or was it... Yes, they are going to count it. Play the advantage. And I think a blocking foul called there. Oh, number 4, Mangasuba, just trying to get over that screen. And another foul here drawn. Looks like Enzo Nash for Venezuela taking responsibility for that one. He got up though. Just put his hands in at the last minute to commit the foul. Now at AfroBasket, Côte d'Ivoire only shot 40.9% from the free throw line, so certainly an area of improvement for this team as they go 0 from 4 from the line there from Mangasuba. Free throws are literally win and lose games here at the FIBA U17 World Cup, so hopefully they can improve on that statistic as the tournament goes on. As a turnover, Venezuela pushing in a pace. Lovely finish as well by number 32, Uedrago. He averaged 10.8 points per game and 12 rebounds per game at the U16 AfroBasket. Let's see if he can get hot in the second quarter as Côte d'Ivoire take the lead for the first time since the first 4 seconds in this game. Corner 3 on the buzzer is short there for Nash. And that is quarter time of this historic event between the two debutantes, Côte d'Ivoire and Venezuela. 14 plays 16. Thanks again for joining us on the FIBA YouTube channel. Hopefully you're enjoying the game so far. We see some statistics on screen. Côte d'Ivoire, 54% from the 2-point range so far. And absolutely dominating the rebound count with 14 rebounds in the first quarter. As I mentioned earlier, they averaged 71 rebounds at AfroBasket, which I don't think I've ever seen anything like that in the flesh. So it's a pretty outstanding statistic.
Nicolau says, give it to me. Go attacks to close out. Beat Bruno inside. Fills it up. It's all right. What do you think?
Oh my goodness, get out of here.
That corner pocket in Bruno.
And then you've got this woman here, Asia.
And what a finish.
Didn't overplay it. Unique player without playing one-on-one.
Because she's excited with passion.
Roberts, you gotta love it.
Buckets at the buzzer.
And these fans in Kobe, they love it. They absolutely love seeing it.
And we're back for the second quarter, basketball fans. "14 plays, 16 in favor of Côte d'Ivoire." Like we mentioned, dominating the rebound count with 14-9 so far. And the putback is a great way to open the second quarter for Venezuela, courtesy of Gutierrez. Conan finds a gap in the middle with patience. It's stripped. Venezuela now off to the races. And a lovely transition bucket courtesy of Carlos Perez. Loving the positivity in the YouTube chat for both of these teams of Côte d'Ivoire reply. Vasquez goes baseline, has nothing. Perez goes himself. Oh, manages to find a way. Kisses that layup off the glass. Conan. He tries to split the defense. Draws a foul. It looks like on, I think it's going to be number 8, Williams Anil. Let's have a look here on the replay. Just taking away his space, I think, a little bit there, causing the blocking foul. And let's the friendly roll for the first. But yeah, loving the positivity in the YouTube chat for both teams. Lots of excitement. Lots of good vibes. That's what we want to see in the YouTube chat. Keep it going, fans. And the friendly roll to get the second. We're tied again at 20 apiece. And the steal, almost stolen back. Côte d'Ivoire have got a number of steals this game. Oh, and that's off the front of the iron. Not intended where it was supposed to go. The assistant coach was a bit cross with that one, but the intentions were good for Côte d'Ivoire. Venezuela now, their opportunity to take the lead. Perez can't get it inside. Gomez was wide open there on the free throw line and missed. 3-point attempt, no good. And the hustle from Gomez. Forcing another turnover. Gomez is proving himself to be quite a defensive threat here for Venezuela. Really one of their premier defenders on this team. Great anticipation and intensity. Vasquez at the top. Anil finds a way around, jumps to Gomez. Shot clock down to 3. It's a long 3-ball attempt. And it didn't hit the ring, so the shot clock violation. And possession goes with Côte d'Ivoire. So 7 turnovers now for Venezuela to 9 committed by Côte d'Ivoire. 3-ball attempt is short. A little bit too early in the shot clock, and Venezuela will have possession. Backdoor play. Can't connect. Full violation by Oka. Another 14 seconds here for Venezuela. Long pass, and it's way too long. Great defensive pressure from Côte d'Ivoire. And it is turnover number 10 for Venezuela. Oh, sorry, number 9. Sorry, number 8. Goodness me. Pull up J from the elbow is good. Left wide open. Well executed by number 1, Coffee. And a timeout here as Côte d'Ivoire take the lead again, 20-22. As we'll take a quick break here with the athletes.
Are you kidding me?
Papa Nicolau says, give it to me.
I'll go tax the closeout, feed Bruno inside.
Fills it up. It's all right.
And we are back, basketball fans. Let's go through some statistics so far for this game. Côte d'Ivoire have improved their field goal percentage to 43%, including 60% from the 2-point range, and Venezuela are currently at 38%, with 57.14% from the 2-point range. So both teams are shooting quite well at the moment. As where foul is called. Bit of a clash here on the floor as well. Gutierrez just trying to split the defense there, getting caught up in it. Earns himself 2 free throws. And goes 1 from 2. Substitutions. Carlos Perez having a spell. As Venezuela coming out in what looks like a 1-2-1-1 perhaps zone, or 1-3-1. 3-point attempt is short. Offensive rebound by Ouedraogo. Corner 3 now attempt. Gets it! Number 10, Oka. Gomez misses the handoff. Vasquez. Wheeling and dealing. Again, can't find anything under there. Anillo for 3. That's off the back of the iron. Côte d'Ivoire slowing it down. And Anillo again pulled up for the foul. Let's have a look on the live stats to see how many he's on now. Remember, you can find all of the live stats, all the news, all the fixtures, all the groups, everything you may need about this tournament at the official tournament website. Oh, that was a risky pass, and Gomez was all over it. Oh, he doesn't reward himself with the layup, though. Great defender that he is. And Côte d'Ivoire, they end up with a bank and extend their lead. So it looks like Anillo, they're only beyond 2 fouls for, oh, the dump inside, and that looks good for Venezuela, able to connect on the inside. Coach getting so excited, he's walking onto the court by accident. That's a long, good contest under there for the rebound. Swatted by Gutierrez. Ball now with Vasquez. Vasquez, long 2, shoots short. Coffee with the rebound. Going coast to coast with a Euro step. Beautiful finish there by Coffee. He's pumped, and rightfully so. Côte d'Ivoire now up by 6 and call a timeout. Would have forced a timeout. I imagine that timeout is called by Venezuela. It's always a bit of a power move when you can force your opposition to call a timeout.
What do you think?
Oh my goodness, get out of here.
That's that corner pocket and Bruno.
And then you've got this woman here, Asia.
And what a finish.
Didn't overplay as well. Two players without playing one-on-one.
Because she's excited with passion.
That's the rebound, 6 assists.
Roberts, you gotta love it.
Buckets at the buzzer.
And these fans in Kobe, they love it. They absolutely love seeing.
And we're back. Let's have a quick stat check here while we're waiting for play to resume. Top scorers at the moment for Venezuela. We have number 3, Julio Vasquez on 9 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. And number 7, Kevin Gutierrez on 6 points and 2 rebounds. And for Côte d'Ivoire, number 1, Coffee on 8 points. And number 10, Jean-Philippe Oka on 7 points. Three seconds on the shot clock. Venezuela's got to put something else up. Instead, they turn it over. Oh, with a massive block in transition, and he tells him about it. Number 12, Villarroel. Don't think Fadiga saw that coming. That was a huge swat. Three-point attempt. Just short. The Jackal. Gutierrez on the post. Perez. Anil. Goes up with the right. Great finish and lovely ball movement from Venezuela. Three-point attempt again. Côte d'Ivoire is long. On the offensive rebounds, though, can't get it to go. Gutierrez for three. No good. Côte d'Ivoire also with the good spacing. Venezuela back into a man-to-man defense. Only playing that 1-3-1 very momentarily. 2.5 to go in the second quarter. Anil slows it down. Three-point attempt. Oh, get the right in front of his bench. That must feel good. Carlos Perez. Skip past Côte d'Ivoire. Trying to get it inside. Picked off. Oh, and a little bit too much sauce there on that bounce pass in transition from number 15, Uche Zuria. Good intentions though. Venezuela now back within one. As referee has stopped the play here. Loving the Côte d'Ivoire uniforms with that beautiful green and orange, must say. And I'm not too sure if a timeout has been called here by Côte d'Ivoire, or let's have a look at the play-by-play on the official tournament page. And it was a timeout called by Côte d'Ivoire. So we're almost finished here in the second quarter. Oh, it looks like the official review here for that last shot from Venezuela. Foot on the line, making it a long 2 instead of a 3-point play. Perhaps that's why the timeout was called. I wonder if we can do the referee's challenge at this tournament. I'll have to try and find out for you. But that 3-point has been downgraded to a 2-pointer because he was very clearly had a foot on the line. So well picked up by our officials. And ready to resume play with Côte d'Ivoire possession in the backcourt. Venezuela looking like they're trying to come out in a press. Almost shook it loose. And they shook it loose this time. And Neo picking up the loose ball. And Neo has Ukatagi in the corner. This time, oh, massive block right into the Venezuelan bench. Oh, and a tech foul's being given to Oka. Oh my goodness, celebrating a little bit too hard. Oh, yeah, how things can change so quickly. Goodness me, such a massive block. Called for some celebration, but a little bit too much according to officials, and a tech foul has been given. So Venezuela now will go at the line for two for an opportunity to tie this up with 1:31 to play in the second. Carlos Perez to take the free throws. Misses the first. Oh, maybe it's one and possession. So it's still locked in, 27-29, Venezuela, Côte d'Ivoire. 1:31 to play in the second. Five on the shot clock for Venezuela. Baseline drive, draws a foul. Looks like, oh. Hopefully Perez is okay. Lovely hesitation move, certainly causing a foul there. A little bit too much contact. Hesitation, just forcing that defender to close the gap a little bit too far. And Perez able to beat him on the penetration and draw that foul on Doumbouya, number 0 for Côte d'Ivoire. This time Perez making the free throw. And makes the pair, 29 apiece now. Venezuela applying this full court pressure with the double team. And Neo really can't afford to give another foul. An 8-second backcourt violation. Great defensive stop from Venezuela. It was Kartagi taking a spell. Have we got anyone from South Australia or for the Norwood Flames watching this game to watch your boy Uzkartagi? Let me know in the YouTube chat. Vasquez. Lovely head fake. Three ball is long. Secured by Côte d'Ivoire. Off they go in transition again. This is what they love to do. And a three-point opportunity with the flex. Redemption for Oka after that accidental technical foul called moments earlier. Oh, it's Jacko at the time. I thought Oka. This is Jacko with the three-point play. I think Oka just liked it so much he wanted to flex. Jacko with another attempt. Gets it this time. Another new addition to this Côte d'Ivoire team who wasn't part of the U16 Afrobasket Championship. So truly making his debut here for Côte d'Ivoire. Côte d'Ivoire also trying some backcourt pressure. We've seen some great defensive anticipation, and again, there it is on display. 3-point. Oh, beautifully done there by Conan. The deceleration to get his balance to make that shot was impressive. About 10-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, upstairs with authority. Number 7, Gutierrez from Venezuela. And we do have some Aussies in the YouTube chat. Someone watching from Sydney. And we do have some Aussie supporters for Uzcategui as well. I was wondering where you were hiding, guys. I know that Australia and Serbia are now playing at the same time for this Group D phase, but let's look at some highlights from this epic and literally historic game at the FIBA U17 World Cup.
What do you think?
Oh my goodness, get out of here.
That corner Bogby and Bruno.
And then you've got this woman here, Asia.
And what a finish.
Didn't overplay as well. Unique players without playing one-on-man.
Because she's excited with passion.
That's 3 rebounds, 6 assists.
Roberts, you gotta love it.
Buckets at the buzzer.
And these fans in Kobe, they love it. They absolutely love seeing it.
12 seconds to go in the first half here at the FIBA U17 Basketball World Cup. Venezuela, Côte d'Ivoire making their World Cup debuts right here. And a 3-ball. Oh, and a foul on the 3 attempt. With 3.6 seconds to play. Foul committed there by Samuel Uzcategui. Lovely to see some of his local supporters in the YouTube chat. I know it's very late for us Aussies, so we appreciate you staying up. And as mentioned, Australia and Serbia are also in Group D with these two teams and are currently playing at the moment. Jacko at the line for 2. Sorry, 3. I just said that he got fouled on the 3. He's at the line for 3. And a perfect 3 from 3 for Yves Ronald Nathan Jacko. Half-court shot from Vasquez. Oh, it didn't look too bad, actually. But that is halftime here, basketball fans. Live from Istanbul in Turkey, the FIBA U17 Basketball World Cup. Venezuela 31, Côte d'Ivoire 38. Now, don't go anywhere. We're going to have a halftime break here on the FIBA YouTube stream. Make sure you go and get some snacks, get some water, take a bathroom break. We'll be back very soon enough with some statistics heading into the second half.
kidding me?
Papa Nicolau says, give it to me.
Chicago attacks to close out. Beat Bruno inside.
Fills it up. It's all right.
What do you think?
Oh my goodness, get out of here.
Attack corner pocket in Bruno.
And then you've got this woman here, Asia.
And what a finish.
Didn't overplay. Players without playing one-on-one.
Because she's excited with passion.
Six rebounds, 6 assists.
Roberts, you gotta love it.
Buckets at the buzzer.
And these fans in Kobe, they love it. They absolutely love seeing it.
Nice pass to Swigo.
Hammers it in for two.
Villanovas here, dishing it off. Trying to get going in transition. The steal comes away. Matthews throwing it up top, and there it is. Our first highlight of the day early on in this one. Big time slam from the number 5, Troy Crabtree. Ransom going up against Green. Oh my goodness! Oh my, AJ DeBranson punish it. Oh, that's a huge rejection from Carvalho. Get that out of here. And once again, they slow down the offense. This has been allowed to be double teamed again. And the backs up holding number 2. They've got to get someone in the middle there. Make the pass, make the pass. And the timeout ball as USA run out to a 10-point lead. Oh, that's nasty, that block. Major pin to the glass, put it on a notice board. Caleb Hall. It's stolen away by Spain. Pushing forward. A fight for position here. Arnett has it now. It's 3 versus 1. The ball goes to the bucket. Energy! Jumps it home. Right on time. 2-point lead. Yeah, this pass here. Carvalho. It's knocked away from him. Man, the quit throwing it up. Musa. Tries the spin move, his pocket is picked. Debanza. Oh my goodness! Baptism of fire! AJ Debanza. Steal, Perez loses it. McCoy Jr. off the glass, Stokes! Setting him up to beat the buzzer. A buzzer beater, oop off the glass. McCoy Jr., Tyron Stokes, USA on smoke.
For the N1 opportunity.
You ain't never seen nothing like this.
attacks to close out. Feet Bruno inside.
Fills it up. It's all right.
What do you think?
Oh my goodness, get out of here.
That corner pocket and Bruno.
And then you've got this woman here, Asia.
And what a finish.
Didn't overplay. Players are now playing one-on-one.
Because she's excited with passion.
Massive rebound, 6 assists.
Roberts, you gotta love it.
Buckets at the buzzer.
And these fans in Kobe, they love it. They absolutely love seeing.
Nice pass to Suigo. Hammers it in for two. Vulanovas here dishing it off. Trying to get going in transition. The steal comes away. Matthews. Throwing it up top. And there it is. Our first highlight of the day early on in this one. Big time slam from the number 5, Troy Plumtree. Going up against Green. Oh my goodness! Oh my! AJ DeBanza punish it. Oh, that's a huge rejection from Garavaglia. Get that out of here. And once again, they slow down the offense. This has been allowed to be double-teamed again. And DeBanza holding number 2. They've got to get someone in the middle there. Fake a pass, make the pass. And a timeout called as USA run out to a 10-point lead. Oh, that's nasty, that block. Major pin to the glass, put it on a notice board. Caleb Hall. It's stolen away by Spain. Pushing forward. A fight for possession here. Arnett has it now. It's 3 versus 1. The ball goes to the bucket. Energy! Jumps it home. Right on time. 2-point lead. Yeah, this pass here. Carvalho. It's knocked away from him. Manda quit throwing it up. Musa. Great tries to spin move. His pocket is picked. DeBanza. Oh my goodness! Baptism of fire. AJ DeBanza. Perez loses it. McCoy Jr. off the glass. Stones! Setting it up to beat the buzzer. A buzzer beater, oop off the glass. McCoy Jr., Tyron Stokes. USA on smoke.
And welcome back, basketball fans, to the FIBA U17 Basketball World Cup, all the way from Istanbul in Turkey. Jacinta here with you for this historic game at the tournament between Venezuela and Côte d'Ivoire as they make their World Cup debuts. And in just one half of basketball's time, one of these teams will go a little bit further and notch their first ever World Cup win. It's been a very exciting game so far. Both teams playing to their strengths, and right on cue again, Côte d'Ivoire with the steal going into transition, and a lovely follow-up there by number 10, Oka. He was a standout at the U16 AfroBasket tournament where Côte d'Ivoire went 6-0 to win their first AfroBasket title and to book their first ever ticket here at the World Cup, as we've got a wedgie to open it up here for Venezuela. Venezuela also making their World Cup debut, as I mentioned. They placed third at the U16 AmeriCup, beating Puerto Rico in the bronze medal match. Statistically, Côte d'Ivoire shooting at 42% from the field, and Venezuela here with the three-point attempt from Gomez is short, shooting at just 6.25% from the arc. Oh! And that's going to count. Oka with the hop, skip, and the jump and a dunk, putting Côte d'Ivoire up now by 11 points. Vasquez for three. They need this, and gets it. Let's see if Venezuela now can turn it around and get a couple of stops, but Anillo is called for a foul, and I think that's going to be his third. Now, at the start of this game, we were expecting Côte d'Ivoire to be dominant on the rebounds, averaging 71 at AfroBasket. So far, they have 25 for the game, 10 offensive rebounds and 15 defensive rebounds. As they go again and hit a three, but it looks like perhaps a foul may have been called off the ball. Oka for three. Certainly picking up some bodies off the floor, calling for the four wipers. Both teams doing a much better job of, well, maybe not a much better job, but the turnover count is 13 apiece. Remember, Côte d'Ivoire opened the game with quite a few turnovers, so they've tried to pare it back a little bit. Shot is waved away by the referee. It looks like one of the Côte d'Ivoire players down. Perhaps just caught an arm to the eye by accident there. Probably the most outstanding statistic so far in this game. Côte d'Ivoire have 24 fast break points. So more than half of their 45 points are coming from the fast break. They sure do like to run and gun. Their steal count must be pretty high. They got 8 steals so far. Respectfully though, Venezuela have more with 9 steals. 19 rebounds and 10 assists for the team from Venezuela, shooting at 35.9% overall from the field. And we've got some more fans in the chat. Honestly, guys, the vibe of this YouTube chat tonight has been outstanding. So thanks again for tuning in live on the YouTube page. I know it's quite late for some of us, but appreciate you staying up. And we do have some more fans of the Aussie suiting up for Venezuela. Number 34, Samuel Uzkardagi. Thanks for the shout out and for tuning in. Hopefully you're enjoying the game as well. 3-point attempt. Vasquez from the same spot. It's short this time. I think it's just going to be just off the foot of Côte d'Ivoire. To go on the shot clock. And an attempt there for a deflection of Côte d'Ivoire, but it will end up being off Gutierrez instead by accident. Venezuela trying a press. Quickly broken. Oh, the nice back. Oh, and the jam. We love that little pass there from the high post for Oka. He's getting really fired up so far in this second half. Now up to 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists for the game. And there we go, a Neo finding the end of the net. Much needed bucket again there for Venezuela. Almost picks the pocket. Love the hustle from Venezuela. And it's got to be an 8-second court violation. Oh, it's only 7 seconds. Venezuela able to cause an 8-second backcourt violation before. But now possession is going to go with Venezuela. Shot clock reset to 14 seconds. Oh, so not only have we got some Aussie fans supporting Samuel Uzcategui from Venezuela. Now the whole of Adelaide. Excellent. That's what I like to hear. I was wondering when some fans were going to pop up. So you're slowly popping up. I'm really glad that you're here watching. What a way to spend a Saturday night. Once upon a time, I lived in Adelaide myself. Best schnitzel packs you'll get anywhere in the world, I say. And we've got some Venezuelans in Sydney supporting their team as well. 5 seconds now on the shot clock for Côte d'Ivoire. 3-point attempt. And it's good. Wide open there for Conan. Four from 15 from the 3-point line. Timeout Venezuela here with 6 minutes 27 to play in the third quarter. Shout out to Jude Stevenson in the YouTube chat. Some Norwood fans in there. Great club, Norwood. I myself once played for Forestville a long time ago. And slowly coming back to court now. We've got big JP Ocker fans tuning in from America where he plays high school. And I'm really glad that you mentioned that. Thank you, Joe. Trying to do some research on these wonderful young athletes. And I noticed that quite a few players from Côte d'Ivoire are listed as, I think it's Belle-Île or Bellevue College in America. Apologies if I've said that incorrectly. Hopefully I've got that right because there's about 5 or 6 players on this roster listed from that college in America. So great insight there. And foul called here. I think that basket's going to be waved away, unfortunately, for Venezuela. Got someone in the chat saying Samuel is the mayor of Adelaide. Might be a stretch. Do love the I do love the Aussie banter though. Did see in another YouTube chat commenting on about how Aussie players have very distinctive haircuts. And you know what? I see no lies. Venezuela, beautifully done. Amarillo with the steal and Vasquez with the bucket. 12 points down now. Côte d'Ivoire to reply. Almost causing a turnover. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. And a foul's called here. Coffee taking a sub. Konate makes the first at the line. And goes 2 from 2. Brian Gomez, number 5 from Venezuela, committing that last foul. Vasquez here at the top. Gomez sets the screen for number 15, Uchezura. Great take in the physicality there by Uchezura. Good rebound and even better defense. No foul called. Possession with Côte d'Ivoire. Great hustle by Gutierrez. Unfortunately, unable to make the putback. Two-point attempt, no good. Another O board here for Côte d'Ivoire. And a foul called on the rebound attempt. A little bit of pushing and shoving happening in the back there. Well spotted by the officials. Foul called on number 78, Cordadio. Corner 3 for Gomez. Gets it. Lovely ball movement from Venezuela. Conan getting caught up. I think he stepped out of bounds. Great defense, Venezuela. Momentum starting to shift now in their favor. Three-point attempt again. Oh, this time. Anillo, he gets it. Rewarded. Venezuela doing a great job finding the bottom of the net from the arc here. Back now within single digits of 8 points after being down by as much as 12. Timeout, Côte d'Ivoire. back in action, basketball fans. And remember to subscribe to the FIBA YouTube channel and turn on those notifications. Pretty much every FIBA tournament is available on YouTube. As Venezuela out of that timeout, go for a three. Oh no, it's waved away. But 2 shots are going to be awarded instead. Pushing foul looks like it was called on number 4. Perhaps after the shot. Oh yeah, because the shot was counted on the follow through. It wasn't actually Uchazuria's initial layup. So instead he's going to take 2 shots. Foul called on number 4 for Côte d'Ivoire, Mangasuba. But yeah, a lot of FIBA tournaments are all available on the YouTube channel. As you saw in the break there, the FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup is coming up in September. September 4th to 13th in Berlin. And look, if you're in the area, drop on down. It's going to be a great tournament. I think this YouTube chat's becoming a back and forth between some Samuel fans, which is becoming quite entertaining. But lots of love for Côte d'Ivoire in the YouTube chat as well. So we're down to 10 seconds here on the shot clock. Ball shaken loose. 2-point shot, no good. Gomez couldn't hold on to it. The shot clock was reset, so Côte d'Ivoire have a baseline inbound with 11 seconds to play on the shot clock. Four seconds now. Tough shot, well guarded. Coffee couldn't get it away in time. Great defense, Venezuela. Another defensive stop, just what they needed to keep building this momentum in the 3rd quarter. Venezuela, Julio Vasquez is still leading his side with 14 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. And number 11, Carlos Perez with 10 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Ten seconds now on the shot clock for Venezuela. And Neo to Vasquez. Goes for the 2. Coffee chases it down and is a little bit zealous, unfortunately, out of bounds. Great pressure there from number 7, Kevin Gutierrez. Six on the shot clock. Vasquez. And Neo from the corner. Short. Here come Côte d'Ivoire. They love to run. And a foul's drawn. I think that was number 7, Jacko, in transition. Côte d'Ivoire with 32 rebounds so far for this game. To Venezuela's 24. It's 24, still with the 24 fast break points for Côte d'Ivoire. So Venezuela have done a great job getting back in defensive transition to try and stop some of those easy layups, making them earn it from the free throw line as Jacko makes the first. Gutierrez couldn't hold on to it. Possession will stay with Côte d'Ivoire. Leading all scorers for Côte d'Ivoire and for the game is JP Oka, number 10, on 16 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. 3-point attempt, gets it. Extra time and space for Conan, and it's good. Timeout Venezuela. Let's do a quick score check, statistic check here after that 3-ball from Conan. Now up to 12 points. He's 2 from 4 from the 3-point line to go along with 3 rebounds. Let's take a really quick break in this timeout, basketball fans. Don't go anywhere.
Says, give it to me. I'll go attacks the closeout. Feed Bruno inside.
Fills it up.
And back underway here, Venezuela 44, Côte d'Ivoire 56, 2:20 to play in the third. Great look inside for Venezuela. Just swarmed by the Côte d'Ivoire defense. Hard to compete with that length. Just saved in from the halfway line. Gutierrez for free. No good. Vasquez with the O board and he coughs it up. And another transition bucket for Côte d'Ivoire. Jacko with the right hand layup. And again. This time they pull it out. Jacko pulls up, almost blocks himself. It's a little bit of a slip of the hand, unfortunately. .134 to play. Côte d'Ivoire up by 14. The most that they've led by throughout this game. I should say the biggest lead that they've had throughout this game. Looking like they're in some zone action now, making it hard for Venezuela to penetrate. Coffee. Step back, well short. Guinness with the rebound. Perez goes himself, looks inside. Perez again. 3-point attempt. Was Cartaghi, couldn't get that one. Good look inside. Can't get the friendly roll there for Nash. And possession is back with Côte d'Ivoire. 42 seconds to go. 24 seconds difference between shot clock and game clock. No, that's not right. That is not good maths. "18 seconds. Goodness me. It is late here. Foul called on Perez. Both teams now over the foul limit for the quarter, so free throws to come after every foul from now on. One from two from the line. Côte d'Ivoire 11 from 16 from the free throw line this game. Venezuela just 4 from 11. Corner three blocked. The length of Conan. The lob inside, can't connect. Oh, it eventually does. Villarreal finds Guinness in the corner. That's long. It's Cartaghi with the offensive rebound. Villarreal, no good. And that is the end of the third quarter. Côte d'Ivoire still in the lead here. 44-59. 15-point lead, their biggest lead of the game so far. Shooting at 44% from the field, including 50% from the two-point range and 71% from the free throw line. Venezuela shooting at 32% overall, including 48.28% from the two-point range and just 36.36% from the free throw line. Venezuela, though, catching up on the rebound count. 30 rebounds to Côte d'Ivoire's 36. As we take a really short break here for three-quarter time. Don't go anywhere. We've got one big quarter to go. Still anyone's game, basketball fans. Stay tuned. And here we go, fourth and final quarter for this opening match in Group D. Well, the second game of Group D at the FIBA U17 Basketball World Cup. World Cup debuts for Côte d'Ivoire and Venezuela. One of them about to make history as they notch their first ever World Cup win. Thanks again for joining us on the FIBA YouTube channel. Jacinta here with you for this game. and for select games throughout this tournament. As a 3-ball is no good for Gutierrez. Tough take, Côte d'Ivoire. Good stop, Venezuela. Trying to repay some of these fast break points that Côte d'Ivoire have been dominating with all game. And they draw a foul. Carlos Perez there, hanging tough in transition. As that replay was from the end of the third quarter, that big swat in the corner. One from two for the line. Possession will go with Côte d'Ivoire. Still up by 14. So what do we think, basketball fans in the YouTube chat? Can Venezuela make a run at this and win this in the fourth quarter? Or if Côte d'Ivoire, with hitting 3 balls like that, have they got this game in the bag? Oh, and it looks like a really lovely chase there from a Neo. Just gets a hand to it. Beautifully timed there. Rewarded for his hustle back in defensive transition. And here we go, Venezuela with the transition bucket themselves. Baseline penetration. Ooh, pushing foul called on Vasquez. Just as Venezuela had caused a turnover, they looked like they were off to the races, but Vasquez called for the foul. I think that may be his third. Three-point attempt. Oh, lovely shooting. I think that was number 2. Fadiga, it was. He's up to 4 points now. And has got a hand to that 3-point attempt in the corner from Anillo. Up and under, causes the foul. Kone using his body well to draw the foul. Anillo is now on 4 fouls. Let's hope he's able to stay in this game. There's still 7 minutes 30 to play. Kone at the line for 2. Ready to line up his second shot. Off the front of the rim. Gutierrez with the rebound. Oh, lovely step through. Carlos Perez. Trying to get something going for Venezuela. 3-point attempt. Short. Vasquez the rebound. Trying to find a shooter in the corner. Just not quite in the right spot. This time, lovely extra pass to Anillo. Floater gets the roll. Great team ball from Venezuela and a timeout called here for Côte d'Ivoire. 51-66. Still that's 15-point deficit in favour of Côte d'Ivoire with 6 minutes 53 to play in the fourth. Straight back into action. Turnover Côte d'Ivoire. Gutierrez. Perez. Almost. Vasquez with the O-board. Calling for a screen now from Gomez. Out to the shooter. And it's just long there. That was an attempt from Gutierrez as well. Currently playing in Italy. A couple of the athletes from Venezuela playing elsewhere. Got Gutierrez in Italy. Ezequiel Perez, number 9, who hasn't seen any court time this game. He's in Spain. Along with number 15, Echezuria. 6 minutes to go. Do we think Venezuela can make a run at this, basketball fans? Only 14 points down. They get 3 stops and 3 scores in a row. That's definitely put them in single digits, but Côte d'Ivoire have just been relentless in the lanes. 13 steals for the game for Côte d'Ivoire, 15 for Venezuela. And we have another timeout here on the floor.
Give it to me. I'll go attacks to close out. Feed Bruno inside.
Fills it up. It's all right.
Okay, back in action. Venezuela possession from the sideline, out of bounds. 3-point attempt, Gomez, no good. Gutierrez under the basket for O-boards, looking for a foul. Possession still with Venezuela. Perez for three. Gutierrez again with an O-board. Spooked a little bit there by Côte d'Ivoire's defense. Vasquez gets blocked. Coffee slows it down for Côte d'Ivoire. Right through the middle. Nothing but backboard though on that occasion. And a miscommunication from Venezuela causes another turnover. Turnover number 20 for the side. So in the YouTube chat, a question about what time USA play. They are currently warming up at the moment. They're due to tip off in 30 minutes against France. Depending where you are in the world, if that game is on at an appropriate time for you, I highly recommend checking it out. Two incredibly talented teams opening their World Cup campaign against each other. It's a little bit cruel, but it will certainly be entertaining. So the games coming up for this tournament is obviously this one. And then the next one is USA and France in 30 minutes. So the best way to stay up to date with all of these games, basketball fans, is subscribing to the FIBA YouTube channel, then turning on the notifications for all of those games you want to watch. So sometimes with these tournaments, the links to the games will be loaded ahead of time, and you can turn on the notifications with the little bell icon to be reminded of when the game's about to start. Left-hand drive, and it gets it to good. Number 4, Mangasuba. These guys are quick. Lovely ball movement again from Venezuela. Can't connect from the arc, though. And a foul's called off the ball against Côte d'Ivoire. Substitutions, Konate taking a break. Number 22, Kone coming in. Tough defense, turnover. Coffee to Kone. Coffee slowing it down. 10 seconds again on the shot clock. Great extra pass for the three-pointer in the corner, but it's long. Anio gets it, and he's fouled. Foul called on number 4, Omar Mangasuba. His third personal foul. Carlos Perez on screen takes a break. As number 0, Perez Rivas comes on for his first minutes. Pull up Jay. Can't get the friendly roll there for Williams Anil. And a foul drawn here in transition for Venezuela. Looks like Anio is down hurt though, unfortunately. Slight stoppage in play here. And Williams Anillo subbed off. He's played a lot of this game. 9 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. 1 steal and 1 block to his name. As Perez Rivas makes the first. His first point for this game. First point for his World Cup, and makes 2. Makes the pair. Foul called off the ball. Venezuela's 4th team foul. 3:18 to play now in the 4th. Coffee goes up himself. Defensive stop. Venezuela. Vasquez now with it. Perez goes himself, and he's fouled again. Misses the second, secured there by Oka. Venezuela baseline inbound with a full 14, well, not a full, but the 14-second shot clock. Corner 3, just rims out. Oh, a little bit slippery there on that decal. Perez pushing. Love the energy here in the back end of the 4th quarter from Venezuela. Seeing themselves at the free throw line again. Only 7 from 17 though for the game. And Oka literally being almost dragged off court there. Looks like he's walking off okay. Top scorer for this game, JP Oka. 16 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 4 steals for his side. And Villarreal goes 2 from 2. Venezuela slowly chipping away, only down by 12 now. Hopefully they haven't left it too late. Villarreal. Echezuria goes himself and kisses it high off the glass for Venezuela. Loving his energy here in the fourth quarter. And a turnover. And another bucket here for Venezuela. Timeout Côte d'Ivoire, surely. Because now it's back in within 8. Plenty of basketball to play. Côte d'Ivoire can't be complacent just because they had a 16-point lead. Anything can happen here at the World Cup. And remember,
What do you think?
Oh my goodness, get out of here.
Attack corner Bogny and Bruno.
And then you've got this woman here, Asia.
And what a finish.
Didn't overplay as well. Two players without playing one-on-one. I mean,
Because she's excited with passion.
Massive rebound, 6 assists.
Roberts, you gotta love it.
Buckets at the buzzer.
And these fans here in Kobe, they love it. They absolutely love seeing.
now we're back. 1:56 to play in this game. Venezuela 59, Côte d'Ivoire 67. They can't afford to fall asleep here, gentlemen. There's still lots of playing time to go. Venezuela have done a great job chipping away, getting stops just like that. But those turnovers don't help. They were converting them into layups not too long ago, which helped them get back into single digits. And how do we vote for MVP? That's a great question, because if you head to the official tournament website, you'll be able to vote for your fan MVP online. So head over to the official website. Easiest way is to Google FIBA U17 Basketball World Cup, and it will pop up as your first option. That's where you can find all of the live stats, all of the news, all the fixtures for the entire tournament. And you can go vote for your favorite, for your fan MVP. So good to see Williams and Neal back on court. Took a little bit of a spill earlier in the fourth. Makes the first, puts him up to 10 points. He's also got 2 rebounds and 5 assists and 2 steals, playing on 4 fouls. And up to 11. We got a game here, fans. Only 6 points in it. Just under 90 seconds to play. Remember, it's a fully timed game. Oh, and a foul's called on a Neo. That's going to see him out of the game. What a shame for Venezuela. Super exciting game here. This is the second game of Group D. Venezuela, Côte d'Ivoire making their World Cup debuts in the same group as Australia and Serbia, who played just earlier. As Jackal makes a first. Two from the line, so Yves Jackal on 11 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 4 steals for this game for Côte d'Ivoire. Côte d'Ivoire playing this extended type zone. 3-point attempt from the top from Vasquez is no good. Vasquez with the steal, almost. They're still fighting for it. Côte d'Ivoire come up with it and get it over halfway safely. Or not so safely. And it was showtime there for Samuel Ukut. Where are the Samuel fans? Did you see that dunk? Samuel Uzkartaji. Big transition dunk. I'm sure the people at home are loving that. Venezuela, though, committing a foul. Conan at the line for 2. Short on the first. 20 seconds between shot clock and game clock. 6 points in it. Côte d'Ivoire up by as much as 16. Not too long ago. 18, I should say. Biggest lead has been 18. Here they are now up by 7. It's a wild 3-point attempt there from Venezuela. Oh my gosh, what was that? Oh, that was a huge takeoff from number 10, Oka. 3-point attempt is short. Not too sure why either team are really rushing here. 10 seconds now. And Coney takes the turn of going upstairs. And that is a short 3. And the game clock will expire with Côte d'Ivoire making history here at the FIBA U17 Basketball World Cup, notching their first ever World Cup win, 63-74, 9-point win in the end. After they were up by as much as 18 points in this game, but Venezuela had a never say die attitude, and so they should. Winning that fourth quarter 19 points to 15 after Côte d'Ivoire won all 3 other quarters. Top performers for Venezuela tonight was, you see on screen, very high level of turnovers in this game from both teams. And our top performers there on screen for Venezuela, Perez with 14. Should say Julio Vasquez with 14 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals. Supported by number 11, Carlos Perez. 13 points, 3 assists, 3 steals. And for Côte d'Ivoire, leading all scorers for the game, Jean-Philippe Oka. 18 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals. And he was strongly supported by number 8, Antoine Mohamed Conan. 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 blocks. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, and all of our basketball fans out there. History made tonight. Venezuela 63 in their debut, but it was Côte d'Ivoire way too good on the day, scoring 37 fast break points. My goodness, they were blistering in transition, coming away with a 63-74 win. Thanks again for joining us here on the FIBA YouTube channel. Remember to subscribe to the channel. There's plenty of action over this tournament, live and for free on FIBA YouTube. And make sure you stick around, because because France and the USA are about to tip off in just under 10 minutes time. So I'm going to log off and say goodnight and head over to USA and France. But otherwise, I'll catch you tomorrow. Thanks again, basketball fans. We'll see you then.